So good morning everyone, and today is chapter 7, and already I have uploaded video of this chapter in the group, in the YouTube also you can watch it. And this is from the history part, and our topic of the chapter is new ideas. So as I have already made a YouTube video, okay, and there was animation. The animation has a better explanation because I hope that you enjoyed the animation and you watched it. If you did not watch the animation, the link has been already been given in the group. Okay, it has been given yesterday, so you can watch it, the YouTube video animation, and you can know the chapter very nicely. So I hope that if you watch, then it is good. Otherwise, let's continue with the theoretical. I will read it and I will explain it. As you know that I have already started the chapter, and in the previous classes when I was explaining, I have already explained you with the help of my voice only. I was explaining, that is, I was explaining rise of new religious sects. Okay, rise of new religious sects I was explaining, and presently I'll explain you the Varna system. Okay, in the Varna system, just the concept or idea I will give is about the now the Varna system had become a extremely rigid. Initially, the Varna system was based on the occupation. Now, what is Varna system? First of all, we should know what is Varna system. The Varna system was based on the occupation. Okay, the what work you are doing. Okay, some people, those who are like Shudras were there. Now, who are Shudras? Shudras were the people of the time who were doing the lower jobs, like cleaning the toilets, okay, washing clothes. They were doing this kind of works. And who was ruling them? The Brahmin. Okay, the Brahmins people were ruling them. Like the Buddhism, Jainism has provided a hope to them. Why? Because in Buddhism and Jainism religion, there was no upper caste and no lower caste is there. All are equal in the Buddhism and religion. So in Buddhism and Jainism, no upper caste and no lower caste religion is there. For this reason, the people, those who are in Hindus, they left the religion and they started following the Buddhism and Jainism. There are rituals and the sacrifices which was made during that time. The rituals and the sacrifices of the Rig Vedic period was very simple, okay? By the later Vedic age, religion lost its simplicity and became more complex and rigid. A lot of the importance was given to the sacrifice and ritual. As you know, during that time, okay, now presently also some places people give sacrifices to animals like cows, goat, buffalo, okay, then pigeon, okay, they are giving sacrifices. This sacrifices is made in the name of God, okay. So there are lots of the sacrifices which was introduced in that time. This was very unnecessary and inexpensive. You can say very expensive this was. It is written in your book. People started to resent the unnecessary and expensive rituals introduced by the Brahmanas. They wanted to go back to the simpler times. They wanted to go to the back to the time where the religion was not so complicated during that time. Now we will study about the supremacy of the Brahmanas. As we know that the Brahmanas was ruling whole Hindu societies. Okay, the Brahmanas attained the supreme power of all the society. Okay, because some people was also dissatisfied of the Brahmanas because of the supremacy. They need to listen whatever the Brahmanas are saying. Okay, the Brahmanas also suggested that these rituals could only be performed by them. Now you see, what did the Brahmanas do during that time? They told that the rituals of this, the Hindu people, can only be done by them only. No other people can do the rituals of there. Why? Because the whatever the writings was there, the Sanskrit language was only known by the Brahmanas. They only can read what is written in the book. For this reason, the Brahmanas only were doing the rituals. Every significant event of the celebration was marked with the elaborate ritual and the sacrifices. In the something some rituals or means rituals of function will be there. There will be many sacrifices will be given to the means god. Okay, cattle was an asset for the farmers who descend animal slaughters in the name of the religion. You see, what does the cattle was happening? Okay, the goat, the sheep. Okay, the goat, the sheep, the people was giving in the name of the god. The people was giving them. Okay, for the slaughtering. You know what is slaughtering? Cutting the neck. Okay, cutting the neck is called the slaughtering. Okay, development of the agricultural economy we will study. With the discovery of the iron and the agriculture improved the technology. During that time, a large area was cleared and now extensive land was brought under cultivation. The land of iron plow and the iron tools helped in increasing agriculture production. Now, slow by slow, you can say that slowly by slowly, production activity was also increasing. The production activity was increased because of the introduction of the iron in the that time. Okay, with the growth of the towns and the cities, what happened? New professions like weaving, spinning, and different crafts came up, which is mentioned in your book. Okay, then this spinning also saw development in the trade. Okay, and improved in the socio-economic condition, perhaps changed the outlook of the people who saw many rituals introduced by the Brahmanas and ordered to the be unnecessary. When this, you see, many societies and the towns were set up. Okay, many new rituals came up, and these new rituals suggested that the rituals can be only be done by the Brahmanas, and has means the Brahmanas got much more importance than before. Okay, then when we learn, now we learn about the language. The language, all the rituals, hymns, and the mantras in the Vedic religion were in Sanskrit language. Okay, was especially tell in the Sanskrit language, which was only understood by the Brahmanas, as I have told before. Okay, that therefore their services were required at every religious functions. The new religions that emerged during this period was preached in the Pali and Prakrit language. Okay, you can search in the internet about the Pali and the Prakrit language. Okay, the underline this one, the Pali and the Prakrit language of it is written in the book, page number 57. Okay, search this one. The language of the common people. It was commonly the Pali and the Prakrit language was spoken during that time. People found it easy to understand and follow the new religions that developed during this period. Now, people during that time, they understood the Pali and Prakrit language, and they understood the importance of it, and they were having some interest in learning that language. Okay, they were also having interest in learning that language. Now we'll study about the Jainism. If you say about the Jainism, then you see Jainism is an ancient Indian religion that originated in the 6th century. The followers of the Jaina are called Jains. The term was derived from the Sanskrit word Jina, meaning on conqueror. Jina was a person who has achieved the enlightenment by conquering anger, hatred, greed, and the pride through the meditation and self-awareness. Now, what is mean a Jina? Jina meaning, you see that the person was a very angry. The Jina name is the name of a person. Okay, he was a very rude person. Okay, so he controlled himself by the, you can say, by meditation. Okay, self-awareness. Jina also liberated from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Okay, the Jina also came with the help of the cycle of birth and rebirth. Now, how can you control over yourself? With the help of the meditation. Okay, if you want to have a control of yourself, you have to do meditation, then only you can control. So Jainism can be traced to the 24 Ratnakaras who was achieved at the enlightenment. and showed the path to the others. Okay, so the Jainism can be traced. If you want to know about the Jainism, okay, it can be traced to the 24 Tiratnakaras, that was who achieved about the enlightenment and showed the path of the to others. Okay, then Rishabhanta was the first Tiratnakaras, and Vardhamana Mahavira was the 24th and the last Tiratnakaras. There are 24 followers of the means Gautam Buddha, and the Jain religions are there. These are the main persons who took out the Jain religion, okay, Jainism. Vardhamana Mahavira, as we go, there are the many temples are there in Barbera Road also. There is a temple of Vardhamana Mahavira temple is there. You can see this statue which is there. You can see this statue in Barbera Road also. It is there. Okay, in the one temple you can find this one. Vardhamana Mahavira, okay, Vardhamana Mahavira was born in 599 BCE, that is before Common Era, at the village called Kundargrama near Vaishali, okay, Bihar. In which place he was born? He was born in the Bihar. His birthplace has been identified as a present-day Basar in the Vaishali district of North Bihar. He was Kshatriya by birth. He was a Rajput by birth. Okay, he was Kshatriya. His father was Siddhartha, was the chief of the Jantrika clan, and his mother was Trishala, was Richachabi princess. You see, it is. You see that we are studying about the Mahavira, right? Siddhartha, the old name of Gautam Buddha. The old name of Gautam Buddha is Mahavira or Siddhartha. Okay, it is same only. Then at a very early age, he was married to Yashoda. Okay, means Gautam Buddha or Mahavir, okay, was married to the girl named Yashoda, with whom he had one daughter. Okay, Gautam Buddha had one daughter. Till the age of 30 years, he lived the life of a family man. Okay, so till that for 30 years he was living a life of a family person. He lived the life of a family man, after which he renounced the world, became a ascetic, means that Pandit he became. Okay, then Vardhamana Mahavira wandered for 12 long years. He went here and there. Okay, after age of 42 years, he attained enlightenment, after which he became the Jina. That is the 24th Triratnakaras. Okay, after means he was roaming here and there. Okay, even he was begging also. He was doing begging work. He was not having the proper food to eat also. Okay, if we look the story of the Gautam Buddha, you will come to know. Okay, suddenly he decided to give up everything. Okay, then he was sitting down